The truth is, being broke isn't bad luck, it's because of bad habits. Are you guilty of these? Most people get their paycheck, pay their bills, buy some stuff, maybe eat out a few times, and then if there's anything left, they think about saving. Spoiler alert, there's usually nothing left. And that's exactly why so many people stay broke. See, when you put savings at the bottom of your list, life has a way of eating up every last dollar. A surprise bill, a friend's birthday dinner, or that one-time sale that's just too good to pass up. Before you know it, you're waiting for the next paycheck, hoping to do better next time. But next time never comes because the cycle repeats. And that's how people get stuck living paycheck to paycheck, year after year, with nothing saved and no financial security. So, how do you fix it? Simple. Pay yourself first. Before you pay a single bill, before you buy a single thing, take a chunk of your paycheck and put it straight into savings. Not at the end of the month. Not when it's convenient. Just do it first. Here's how you make it happen. Pick a percentage. Start with 10% of your income. If that feels like too much, start with 5% and work your way up. Automate it. Set up an automatic transfer to your savings account the moment your paycheck hits. No thinking, no excuses. Keep it out of reach. Put it in a separate account, ideally one that's hard to access, like a high-yield savings or an investment account. Adjust your spending. Instead of saving what's left after spending, spend what's left after saving. Think about it. If you had saved just $100 a month for the past 5 years, you'd have $6,000 sitting in the bank right now. And that's without even investing it. Imagine what that could turn into over time. The bottom line? The wealthy don't wait to save. They pay themselves first. Start today, and your future self will be very grateful. Ever feel pressured to buy the latest phone, dine at fancy restaurants, or go on expensive trips just because your friends are doing it? Social media makes it even worse, showing highlight reels of people living their best lives. But here's what they don't show: the credit card debt, paycheck-to-paycheck stress, and financial anxiety behind the scenes. Trying to match someone else's lifestyle, especially when you don't know their real financial situation, is a fast track to money problems. Spending just to fit in or look successful can drain your savings, rack up debt, and delay real financial progress. The truth? Wealth isn't about looking rich. It's about having financial freedom. Instead of chasing status symbols, build habits that actually grow your wealth. Be honest about your budget. Real friends won't judge you for choosing financial security over temporary luxuries. Practice mindful spending. Ask yourself, am I buying this because I want it or because I feel pressured? Find like-minded people. Surround yourself with friends who respect financial discipline instead of reckless spending. Focus on long-term goals. Prioritize building savings, investing, and financial independence over short-term flexing. Most of the rich-looking people you see aren't actually rich. They're just good at spending. True financial success isn't about expensive things. It's about choices that give you freedom. Don't go broke trying to look rich. Invest in your future, not in impressing people who don't pay your bills. Ever bought something just because it was on sale, only to never use it? Marketers are experts at making you feel like you need the latest gadget, fashion trend, or limited time deal. But here's the truth: buying things you don't need, even at a discount, is still wasting money. Emotional spending is another silent budget killer. Whether it's stress shopping, boredom buying, or impulse purchases to impress others, these small, unnecessary expenses add up fast. Before you know it, your money is gone, and you're left wondering where it went. Before you buy anything, ask yourself, do I really need this, or do I just want it? Will this purchase help my financial future, or hurt it? If I wait 24 hours, will I still want it? Pro tip, make a shopping list before you go to the store or shop online and stick to it. If it's not on the list, don't buy it. The less you spend on unnecessary things, the more money you have for important things, like savings, investing, and financial freedom. If you don't need it, don't buy it. Ever told yourself, I'll just put it on my credit card and pay it off later? Or maybe, this buy now, pay later deal is too good to pass up? These small decisions add up fast. Before you know it, you're drowning in payments and interest. Using debt to buy non-essentials like vacations, designer clothes, or the latest tech traps you in a cycle of owing money. The worst part? Interest makes everything more expensive, meaning you pay way more than the original price. If you can't afford it in cash, you can't afford it. Avoid debt for things you don't need. Credit should be a tool, not a way to live beyond your means. Use your credit card wisely. If you use it, pay off the full balance immediately to avoid interest. Save up instead. Want something expensive? Plan for it and buy it only when you have the cash. Pro tip: if you're tempted to use credit for something non-essential, Ask yourself, would I still buy this if I had to pay 20% more? That's what interest can do. The less you rely on debt, the more control you have over your money. No more stress about payments, no more high interest rates, just financial freedom. Don't let debt own you. Spend only what you actually have and watch your money grow instead of disappear. Ever checked your bank account and thought, where did all my money go? You're not alone. When you don't track your spending, small purchases add up fast. A coffee here, a quick takeout meal there, a few online impulse buys, and suddenly, you're broke before payday. If you don't know how much you're spending, you can't control it. And if you can't control it, you'll never get ahead financially. Know where every dollar goes. Track your expenses daily, even if it's just for a month. This will open your eyes to where your money is really going. Use a budgeting app like Mint, Inab, or even a simple spreadsheet. Write down every dollar you spend. Identify where you can cut back. Do you really need that $15 subscription? What about those random late-night Amazon orders? Pro tip: if you don't like manual tracking, set up automatic spending alerts with your bank or budgeting app to keep you accountable. When you see your spending habits laid out, it's easier to make smarter money choices. You'll stop wondering where your paycheck went and start taking control of your financial future. If you don't track your money, you can't grow your money. Start today. Ever walked into a store for one thing and walked out with 5? Or maybe you scrolled through Amazon at midnight and ended up with a cart full of great deals you didn't actually need. That's impulse spending, and it's a silent wealth killer. Those little unplanned purchases add up fast, leaving you with less money for things that truly matter, like savings, investments, or paying off debt. Stop and think before you buy. Use the 24-hour rule. If you want something that's not essential, wait a day before buying it. Most of the time, you'll realize you don't actually need it. Stick to a budget and a list. Whether you're grocery shopping or buying clothes, write down what you need before you shop, and don't deviate. Unsubscribe from marketing emails. Companies love tempting you with flash sales and discounts. Out of sight, out of mind. Use cash, not cards. Studies show people spend less when they pay with physical cash instead of swiping a card. Pro tip: before buying something, ask yourself, do I really need this? Will I still want this in a week? Would I rather have this or an extra $XX in my savings? Impulse spending is driven by emotion, not logic. By giving yourself time to think, you'll make smarter financial decisions and keep more money in your pocket. If you want to build wealth, control your spending. Don't let temporary desires ruin your financial future. Ever heard someone say, "Debt is just part of life"? That mindset keeps people financially stuck. Society tells us it's okay to have student loans, car payments, credit card balances, and personal loans. But in reality, debt is a chain that keeps you from building wealth. The more debt you carry, the more of your hard-earned money goes to interest payments instead of your future. Even good debt can turn into a problem if you're not careful. Break free from the debt cycle. Avoid debt whenever possible. If you can't afford something without a loan, ask yourself, do I really need this right now? Pay in cash. If you save up for big purchases instead of financing them, you won't get stuck with monthly payments. Prioritize paying off existing debt. Use the debt snowball method, smallest to largest, or the debt avalanche method, highest interest first, to eliminate debt faster. Think long-term. A $400 car payment might seem normal, but imagine if you invested that money instead. It could turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars over time. Pro tip: before taking on debt, ask yourself, is this purchase a want or a true need? Will this debt increase my wealth, like an investment property, or drain my income, like a car loan? What's the total cost after interest? Debt keeps you working for the bank, not for yourself. By choosing to live debt-free, you free up more money for investing, saving, and achieving financial freedom. Debt is not a lifestyle, it's a financial burden. Choose freedom over monthly payments. Many people believe they can start saving later when they make more money. But every year you wait, you're losing out on compound growth, the magic that turns small savings into huge wealth over time. For example, if you save $200 a month starting at age 25, you could have over $500,000 by retirement. But if you wait until age 35, you might end up with only half as much. Start saving and investing now. Save 5 to 10% of your income. Treat it like a bill you can't skip. Use a 401k or Roth IRA. These accounts grow tax-free and help you build wealth faster. Automate your savings. Set up direct transfers so you don't even have to think about it. Start small, but start now. Even $50 a month adds up over time. Pro tip: the best time to start investing was yesterday. The second best time is today. The longer your money sits in investments, the more time it has to multiply. A little bit saved today can turn into hundreds of thousands of dollars in the future. You don't need to be rich to start investing, but you need to start investing to get rich. If you're not using tax-saving strategies, you're giving away more money than you have to. Many people think taxes are set in stone, but smart taxpayers know how to legally keep more of their earnings. For example, if you're not using a 401k, IRA, or HSA, you're missing out on huge tax breaks that could save you thousands of dollars every year. Use smart tax strategies to keep more money. Contribute to a 401k or traditional IRA. Lowers your taxable income today, meaning you pay less in taxes now. Use a Roth IRA, pay taxes now, but grow your money tax-free for retirement. Max out an HSA health savings account. This is a triple tax-advantaged account for medical expenses. Take advantage of tax deductions and credits, things like education credits, business expenses, or mortgage interest deductions can cut your tax bill. Work with a tax professional. A good CPA can help you find ways to legally reduce your taxes. Pro tip: every dollar you save on taxes is a dollar you can invest and grow instead of handing it over to the government. The less you pay in taxes, the more money stays in your pocket, money you can use to invest, save, or build wealth. Smart tax planning isn't just for the rich. Anyone can use these strategies to grow their money faster. Stop giving away free money. Use tax breaks to build your financial future. If you only have one source of income, you're one job loss, pay cut, or emergency away from financial trouble. The reality is, no job is 100% secure, and relying on just one paycheck means you have zero backup plan if things go wrong. Even if your job feels stable now, unexpected layoffs, industry shifts, or health issues can put you in a financial crisis overnight. Build multiple income streams. Having more than one way to make money gives you security, freedom, and financial peace of mind. Here's how to get started. Start a side hustle, sell a service, freelancing, tutoring, consulting, or create something to sell, ebooks, courses, digital products. Invest for passive income. Put money into stocks, real estate, or dividend-paying investments to earn money while you sleep. Monetize a skill or hobby. Are you good at something? Turn it into extra income, graphic design, photography, writing, etc. Create online income. Start a blog, YouTube channel, or social media page that can generate ad revenue, sponsorships, or affiliate sales. Build a business. Even a small business on the side can grow into a full-time income over time. Pro tip: you don't have to quit your job to build extra income. Start small and scale up. Having multiple income streams makes you more financially resilient. If one source dries up, you still have other ways to make money, reducing stress and giving you more control over your finances. The more ways you make money, the harder it is to go broke. Streaming services, gaming subscriptions, eating out, concerts, and impulse online purchases seem small, but together, they can drain your bank account. Many people don't realize how much they're spending until they add it all up. A few $10 to $20 subscriptions here, and there can cost thousands of dollars per year. Plus, too much entertainment can also waste your most valuable asset, time. Time spent binge-watching shows or scrolling social media could be used for building wealth, learning new skills, or creating income streams. Cut back and be intentional. Audit your subscriptions. Cancel anything you rarely use. Stick to 1 or 2 streaming services instead of 5. Set entertainment limits. Enjoy fun, but don't let it take over your finances. Budget a set amount for entertainment each month. Swap consumption for creation. Instead of always watching, scrolling, or playing, create something that could make you money, content, a side hustle, a business idea. Choose free or low-cost alternatives. Libraries offer free books, movies, and courses. Parks and community events provide free entertainment. Prioritize growth over distraction. Read, invest in self-improvement, or build skills that can help you earn more money in the future. Cutting unnecessary entertainment costs helps you save money, focus on growth, and build real wealth, instead of spending years funding billion-dollar entertainment companies while staying broke yourself. Have fun, but don't let entertainment steal your wealth and your future. It's easy to fall into the trap of spending for instant pleasure, splurging on expensive clothes, the latest gadgets, luxury cars, or fancy vacations, even when you can't afford them. Many people justify this by saying, "You only live once, why wello?" Or "I'll start saving later." But later never comes. The problem? This mindset trades your future wealth for short-term fun. And while those purchases feel good in the moment, they don't add lasting value to your life. Meanwhile, the wealthy delay gratification. They invest in assets that grow over time instead of wasting money on things that lose value. Shift to a long-term wealth mindset. Pause before big purchases. Ask yourself, will this help or hurt my financial future? Invest instead of splurge. Instead of dropping $1,000 on a new phone or designer shoes, put it in stocks, a business, or real estate, things that make you money. Live below your means. You don't have to deny yourself everything, but be smart. Choose quality over trends, and buy things that truly add value. Think in decades, not days. Wealthy people focus on long-term rewards. Saving and investing today means financial freedom later. Every dollar you invest today grows with time, but every dollar you waste is gone forever. Enjoy life, but don't let short-term pleasures steal your financial future. Imagine if schools actually taught you how to handle money. Instead of dissecting a frog or memorizing the Pythagorean theorem, you'd learn how to budget, invest, and avoid going broke. But no, most people graduate knowing more about parallelograms than personal finance. So, here's what happens. People step into the real world, get a paycheck, and boom, spend it all. Bills, impulse buys, and the occasional, I deserve this splurge. Investing? Sounds complicated. Saving? That can wait. And before they know it, they're stuck in a cycle of working just to keep up with expenses. Meanwhile, the wealthy play a whole different game. They know how money works, and spoiler alert, it's not about working harder. It's about making your money work for you. They invest early, take advantage of tax breaks, and grow their wealth while everyone else is busy just trying to survive. Here's the kicker. Not knowing about money is way more expensive than learning about it. And no, you don't need a finance degree or some Wall Street insider secret. You just need to start. Read a book like Rich Dad Poor Dad, watch a few YouTube videos, or take a free online course. Learn about investing, budgeting, and how to actually keep your money instead of watching it disappear every month. Think of it like this. Every day you don't learn about money, you're basically handing over your future wealth to someone else. Banks, credit card companies, and marketers love it when people stay financially clueless. Don't let them win. Get smarter with your money and start making it work for you instead of the other way around. You ever see one of those ads that promises you'll make six figures from your phone while sipping a margarita on the beach? Yeah, if only. Here's the deal. If making money was that easy, everyone would be rich. But guess what? Most people aren't, because get-rich-quick schemes don't make you rich. They make the person selling them rich. Scams, Ponzi schemes, MLMs, and this one stock will make you a millionaire. Headlines? They're designed to hype you up so you throw your money in, and then poof, it's gone. Lottery tickets? Attacks on people who don't like math. Day trading with no experience? That's basically gambling in a suit. And crypto? If you don't understand it, you're probably someone else's exit strategy. But here's the secret the wealthy actually use. Real money takes time. No magic tricks, no shortcuts, just smart, consistent moves. Instead of looking for an overnight jackpot, put your money where it can grow. Stocks, real estate, businesses, things that actually build wealth over time. Learn high-paying skills, start a side hustle, stack multiple income streams. And before you invest in anything, do your homework. If you don't understand how it makes money, you are the product. Slow and steady isn't flashy, but you know what is? Having actual financial freedom instead of chasing hype. Most people trade hours for dollars. You clock in, do your job, and get paid. Simple, right? But here's the problem. What happens if you stop working? The money stops too. No work, no paycheck. That's the trap. Think about it. Even if you get a raise or a better job, your income still depends on how much time you put in. And there are only 24 hours in a day. You can't just work more forever. Meanwhile, wealthy people? They don't just work for money. They build systems that pay them, even while they sleep. Ever wonder how authors make money years after they wrote a book? Or how YouTubers still get paid from videos they made ages ago? That's because they created something once, and it keeps making money. Same with investors. They put money into stocks, real estate, or businesses, and those investments keep growing without them constantly working. If you want to escape the paycheck cycle, you need to shift from limited income to unlimited income. Instead of trading time for money, start building things that make money for you. Maybe that means writing an ebook, starting a blog, or creating an online course. Maybe it's investing in dividend stocks or rental properties that pay you month after month. Or maybe it's using technology to automate a business, so you're not tied to it 24/7. The point is, scalable income has no limit. If you keep working for money, you'll always be stuck in the cycle. But if you build something that works for you, money keeps coming in no matter what you're doing. Making small, smart money changes today can lead to big financial success in the future. The sooner you start, the better off you'll be. Even small steps, cutting unnecessary expenses, saving a little more, or building an extra income stream can add up over time. The key is to take action now instead of waiting for the perfect time. If you found this helpful, be sure to stick around for more tips on building wealth and taking control of your finances. Thanks for watching.